speaking of that, I do want to go back into the beginning of your career, specifically. How did you break into wrestling? How did you discover a school? What was the process like that? Because again, that changes. Like Tim Storm, he came up in the '90s. That's going to be drastically different breaking in then compared to breaking in when you did.
Yeah, so I definitely had a different experience than Tim had breaking into the business. I always knew that I wanted to be a professional wrestler, and by the time I turned 16, I started to apply to professional wrestling schools in the area, and I got told, hey, you've got to be 18 to sign up. We don't do the parental waiver here. Some schools do, but unfortunately in Ohio, I didn't get that chance. So waited patiently until I turned 18. When I turned 18 and I graduated high school, my friends and I went on a trip to Florida, a senior trip. And we were all sitting at a Miami Marlins game, and all I was doing is sitting there thinking, I should be selling out this arena as a wrestler. And the very next day I got back, I started to look at wrestling schools again. And so I checked out OVW, I checked out WWA4, a number of different promotions. But the one that I settled on is right in my hometown. It had the best track record, the best setup, the best fee structure. I just think it was the best all-around school in that tri-state area, and that was Bone Crushers, the Northern Wrestling Federation. And the head trainer there, Roger Ruffen, became a father figure to me and still is a father figure to me to this day. I owe my career to Roger and the way that he trained me and the way that he trained others. And it's important today because there is a lost art in professional wrestling, and that is learning how to work.
Mm-hmm.
And the workers know what I mean when I say know how to work. And Roger taught me that. He taught me, more importantly than just how to work in the ring, but how to work outside of the ring, how to be a professional, how to hold yourself to that professional standard, and how to be respectful and loyal and trustworthy and a person of integrity and character. And at the end of the day, Roger told me, if you have those things, you will be undeniable in the professional wrestling business. And Roger was right. So I started with the Northern Wrestling Federation, and that was back in 2015.
That is so cool to hear, and it's refreshing because different schools train different things, and I've heard a complaint often that one of the things that people don't necessarily learn enough about is the business side of the business, either how to